All right, let's see here. Let's see. We'll find her. OP cooking today, yes, but we have lots of geopolitical news just right here. So it kind of goes at T-Model. The T-Model was super nice right here just before the news, but now it's looking bad. We'll see though. We have manipulation in about 20 seconds, which should be interesting. Uh, wait, Nick, you can text in here actually. I don't know if you knew that. You can send text in the messages right here. There's two Nick right here, actually. All right, let's see here. You can hear me now? Let's go. I would say if anybody can tell him in the chat to reset via task manager or reset Discord as a whole, that could work. We'll see here. We have open in yeah, what's good, Magni? Good morning. We have open in about what is it? 4 minute 45. We did not get any manipulation at 9:25 as we usually get. But we'll see here, uh which is which is normal. We did not get manipulation because we had lots of volatility with news right here. Bro said unfortunately. Come on, man. All right, let's see something. You're full port funded now? Nah, I don't full port funded now. All right, let me look at my portfolio here. If we can do some DCA or if we, I don't know. We're on all-time highs, but shit's not looking good. To be honest with you. Let's see. What's trading on the TV? All right, let's see. Let's see here. We have trying to work while trading. Hell yeah. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Let's get that thing green, my man. Let's get that thing green. All right, levels. Let me work out the levels. Like these levels right there. Problem solved. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's what we want. We have open in about 4 minutes here. Almost 3 minutes. It is gold. Is Mitch cooking? Hopefully. We'll see here. We'll see, we'll see. We have the levels for the T-Model right there. Should be interesting. Change the song right here. Should be interesting right there, boys. We'll see though. We'll see, but here's the levels. No, no worries. There's no question. There's no dumb questions. I marked these levels because these are the pre-market levels that we're looking for manipulation, right? So if price does this, we're gonna look for a 15 to 30 seconds inversion, which you can chase. And if price does this, we're gonna look for an inversion 15 to 30 seconds within this level right here as well. That's what we're looking for right now. Now it's important to know that this is all-time highs right here. We have LRLR and stuff. So we'll see right here, right? So this is why I have these levels right there. So I want this or this on open, either the two, which is where we're going to take our play off of. 927, we're seeing that we're manipulating again at 927, guys. I'm telling you guys, this 927 has been manipulating pretty heavily right here. Pretty heavily manipulating in the last couple of days. We'll see, but yeah. They've updated the manipulation, yeah, for real. Dude. Yeah, you bro. You're doing some mean shit to the market. All right, we've manipulated right here. We have a bearish SMT just before open. Need to be faster? Yes, you need to be quick with it. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to wait for a resweep. Resweep of this on open and then short. Maybe, right? Maybe. I cannot give you the signal on this because it goes too quick. If I give you a signal, the time that you trade, boom. You can get covered in rain. Hey, you're soft, brother. You're soft. I do trade open, yes. All the time. Resweep, yep. Yep. All right, let's see here. We have open in about a minute 10. It's gold. Let's see. Mark that out still. Just in case. Just in case. All right, let's see here. Let's see. I would like a resweep, but We'll see what we get. To be honest, we have about 40 seconds still open right here. Should be interesting. I would really like a resweep right there. That would be golden. Or if we can go to 65, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. We have about 30 seconds right now. Yeah, we're gonna manipulate the 65, I think. We'll see. All right, 15 seconds here, boys. But yeah, the 927, bro. It's manipulating at 927, which is weird. All right, we have 8 seconds left. Let's see here, boys. All right, I think we're gonna go a bit lower right here. All right. $1,600 on the day. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Can't complain. It was clean. It was clean as hell. So for the one that did not understand, we have a resweep manipulation right here, and then you just short it, and then we're up 1,600 on the day. Let's go. We're up 200 on the top step, 600 on the alphas, 186 on the apex. We're up 300 on the top one, and then 300 on the Tradeify. So really not bad. Really not a bad day, to be honest. How come you long and still made money? There was manipulation on both sides. So good day. Good day, good day. I really can't complain. This is the T model right here, boys. Yep, I took shorts. I took the shorts right there. I made 1,600. Group disabled. You know what we do? We close that bad boy. We lock out the top step, and then that's a done day in literally 11 minutes. Right? We started at 9:20. It's 9:31. We made 1.6K. Done for the day, and that's how you do it. Let's go, Cam. Let's go. Let's go. BE. Okay. Speak for myself with a good day. Let's go. Where was your SL? So important with the T model, right? T model is always a 10-point SL, right? So you have brackets on top step, right? Always 10 points right here. Always 10 points. I personally aim for 12 points because I'm trading multiple accounts. So I don't need much more, but I would target this normally right here. It wasn't that fast. Yeah, you need to be fast. You need to be quick. Okay, I didn't understand shit. So right here, right, it's about to hit full TP as well, guys. So we'll see. For the one that is still in, that does not mean enter right now, right? But let me give me a second right here. So we have the highs right here just before open, correct? All right, we have that high just before open. Next candle prints. Now we made another high. Now we resweep that high. Right, we resweep and then you just take short off of it on a 15 seconds inversion, and it did just go to full TP right here, which is nice. So that's a full TP trade, the T model, giving us a RR of 4, meaning that if you go in with one mini, you have made $2, $4, $6, and $800. So good day. ES is not moving well right now, but super good day for me. Pretty happy. This is going to be nice. This is going to be nice. Let me tell you that much. Today we're eating some lobster. Let's see. Damn, so simple. I missed it, but we'll be taking it tomorrow if the setup is available. Yes, you should take it tomorrow. It's simple. It's simple yet like it's easy. It's really easy. Missed the T model, right? Dude, Irvin. Yo, Panda, ask your question to Irvin. Panda yesterday was asking, why did you quit T model? Irvin. I copy trade the T model on top one, Tradeify, Apex, Alpha, and I used top step as my main. That's good. As you take the T model or nah? T model is clean as hell. Yes, I'll back on, bro. Okay, so you see, feels like gambling, but that's how you got your payout. You know what I mean? So I'm still waiting for the 15-minute candle to print. Okay, hold on. Actually, let's lock in right here. This could be easy longs right there. This could be easy longs right here. Post your profits in the profits and say T model is a scam, by the way, guys. This is funny. But we could have longs right here. Man, I love open. Like, I'm telling you, let's say Sandros, right? After open, I never trade after open. But let's see here. Let's see. The MIC model, yep. Got 1K, nice. Dude. What are you trading right now? Always Nasdaq. Always Nasdaq. I'm waiting for the inversion right here. Although my bias is right there. We have pre-market sweep right there. We have SMT on the pre-market lows right here, right? I like that right there. I like that. I like that. If we can get along here, that would be nice, in my opinion. Yep, ES is a bit delayed right here. I may have made a miss. No, I'm chilling. So yeah, the yeah, top step is not top step, but ES is lagging a bit right here. Hey, guys, you know what time is it? It is. It's time to do your DCA. If you do invest, make sure you DCA right now and do your DCA, right? Important. Bro, I have a position on Bitcoin that will never get failed, man. I need that Bitcoin to drop 15%. I don't know if I should just drag that shit up, but yeah, I don't know. Today's a good day. 1,600 passports coming to my house. Let's go. I'm happy about that. Ivy says, send it in here, Ivy. I cannot open DMs right here. Let's go. $30. $30 away, as. When you up on a trade, do you put market or limit? When I open the trade, I have a OCO brackets, or OCO bracket, whatever. Nope, I don't trade crypto. I have brackets, so like don't enter right now, right? But let's say I buy right here on the T model, I'll have this already put it, so I won't be like I don't need to put stop loss. I don't need to put anything. It's already there for me, if that makes sense, and it's there on all of my accounts. It copies on all of my accounts. So I enter on one on my top step. My stop loss and my TP are already in place, right? Because I'm just doing the minimum. I'm targeting the minimum because I'm trading so many accounts that I don't need to make I don't need to make 5, 6, 700 per trade. You know what I mean? So I'm just making the minimum, and then I go on about my day. So I have my brackets set. Brackets are there on all 7 of my accounts. So I don't need to worry about anything, if that makes sense. All right, let me just do my DC right here, boys. Really important. We could still get some longs off of that level right here. About to go long on ES right now. Okay, okay. We still have a lot of LRLR. I would wait for confirmation if I was you, but if you like it, you like it. I risk 200 per account. I go for RR of 1.2, 1.1.2, if that makes sense. For fees and whatnot, you really don't need to do like when you trade multiple accounts. You really don't need to do that much. I used to go for RR of 2 to 3, but now that I'm trading multiple accounts, just go for RR of 1s, and my win rate's higher, and then I don't have to worry about anything. Win rate's about 85. All right, 15 seconds here. Nick, did you get in or no? I'll teach you in Georgia, bro. If okay, Irvin's in. Nick, if not Nick, but Magni, if you treat me well, yeah, did you get in? Uh, if Magni treats me well in Georgia, bruh, I'll teach him. We'll see. All right, I have done my DC right now, so I'm not in longs, but I've purchased some assets. So really important here, guys. A really important thing. Yeah, pretty happy about that. Can't track my fucking passport though, which is annoying, to be honest. If you didn't receive your support in 6 weeks, receiving your passport, I do need this. So no longs yet. We're waiting for the inversion again. Matthew was good, Matthew. Yeah, backtest is good. Matthew, you kind of missed the T model, but we all made money on the T model. I made 1.6K. Everybody made money. Are you considering that a valid for value gap, even if it's just a 1 minute? Yes. Bro, I traded 15 seconds on open. So to me, anything is valid. What needs to be valid is the manipulation, right? The entry criteria doesn't matter as long as your draw is correct and your manipulation is correct. This is correct manipulation right here. You could enter on a breaker block. I don't give a fuck if you know what I mean. It's the manipulation on NASDAQ. Now, if you trade gold, it's different. goals different. But on Nasdaq and ES, it's the manipulation that matters. It really is. Did you take your longs, Nick, or no? You know, Nick, I'll give you a new nickname because we got too many Nick here. I'll say game. Your name's gonna be Games from now on. There you go. So yeah, it's really the manipulation that matters. The entry criteria does not matter at all. If that makes sense. We'll see. You did? Okay, make sure you like you go break even and stuff and like you have a nice break even and stuff. So just so you don't like get cooked by a random dead candle. Why did it chop around that much? Good question. But that was clean shorts. There's nothing better than this. This was clean as hell. I don't like taking shorts on T model, but it was clean. You know? Okay, good. Good. Your TP should be around that area right here at 7152.5. Actually here, get that inversion. Now I'm gonna get the rating on this. It's a bit choppy. The moment's a B, because it's choppy as hell. So we'll see. But hey, everybody, why is SL placed there? Actually, SL is gonna be placed right there, so then the RR is gonna be almost negative right there. You know, I used to do stop loss like about 10 points or so below the fair value gap, but with the war, it just hasn't been working, right? So I just been doing this right here, and it's been working all right. But yeah, normally it would be about 10 points below the fair value gap right here, with a stop loss of about between 15 and 25 points. It just doesn't work like this anymore, so I just put it below the lows now. But normally, I put it 15 to 25 points below the fair value gap. But it's just not working anymore like this. We're going to do this and then target all-time highs, essentially. On shorts, T model is always 10-point stop loss. Always. Why? I have no clue actually. It's just that I was always trading with one mini, and I wanted to risk only one micro always. What $200 always. But yeah, why is it a B grade? Chopping too much. We're too choppy around it. If it was a clear inversion, A plus, but it was chopping too much. If we had inversed with this candle right here, A plus. Or we're just chopping a bit. If you look at the 15 seconds, we have a lot of LRLR. I like this, guys. You guys are asking questions. I really like it. How did you mark that as a high to sweep instead of New York AM high? You're talking about this right here for the T model, or this right here? SPA, yeah. That's not the greatest right now. Yeah, for the T model. So for the T model, it's really important that we are going to have some sort of chop between 920 to 930, right? And it's going to be the one that's the closest to wherever the price is just before 930, essentially. So right now, right? Let's say we remove everything. If this was like 927, I would mark these highs right here and this low right there without considering the higher one right here, if that makes sense, because it's important that you notice that. Let me make it better for you. Right, so let's say this was the zone pre-market right here, right? And let's say hypothetically we had a low right there. Let's say we had a low right here, right? I would mark these right there. I would not mark that one right here. Let's say we had a high right here. I would not mark that high. I would still mark these ones, right? Because it's the closest to the current price at the moment, so that's why. Now we're gonna have our B entry right there, and then that should work right here. Normally, it's a B setup though. It's a B setup, so be careful about that. Of course. Um, hold on. Let's see here. 10 seconds till the inversion right here. B to B minus, a bit choppy. A lot of bearish AMD as well, so we'll see. ES is looking shit. We'll see here. No inversion. All right, we're gonna degrade that bitch right there. B minus minus. Not yet a C, but really not the greatest right here. Bro, this can't be. It's gonna AMD short. what is that indicator for kill zones? It's that one right there. That one right here. I have my notifications off, boys. Um. Let's see here. All right, so we have 17 seconds right here. I would be ready to call this a C setup, to be honest, because of the chop, but I'm not gonna switch it. I'm not gonna call it for you either because it's too choppy for me. I really need a V shape. This is like, it's important to know that a setup is good when you've seen it multiple times. I've seen this multiple times happen. We don't have an inversion, no longs. I've seen this multiple times and I've seen it fail multiple times as well, to be honest. So we'll see here. Uh, uh, we have no low sweep and entering. We actually do. Don't enter this, but we do have lows entering. I would suggest you only enter A pluses, to be honest. But we do have some lows with some SMTs. It's a bit choppy on ES as well. I'm not gonna give you a clear setup on this. You scared because of me? Nah, you entered your trade lower. You're chilling. You're chilling. You're chilling. Uh, let's see. You're chilling. You're chilling. Still a B minus in my opinion, though. Like you can take if you like, but let's just say you take it right here. You're gonna have a negative RR. So if you take longs right here, it's negative RRs, just so you know. It's negative RR. Just so you know. I have negative RR on this. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Are you still in, Irvin? ES is also about to make SMT on all-time on session highs. So let's see here. Let's see, let's see. But you'll notice that like a lot of people leave after open because T model is really the main thing, if that makes sense. Go break even now. We've made SMT at all-time highs. So do this with your stop loss right now. We made not all-time highs, sorry, at session highs. We've made SMTs. So it's if you were to put in right now your time frame at your TP, if you were to put in if hold on, if you were to put in right now your time frame at the New York high, my TP at the New York high, yes. Actually, I put it at all-time highs to be completely honest with you. With a partial right here, a small partial right there. We'll see, to be honest. Yeah, if you did enter, take your partials right here. Take your TP1 right there if you did enter. I did go against a lot the setup a lot though. We'll see. Um yeah, at TP1 right now. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Hold on. Let's see, let's hey. Are we in children? Still in, still in? About to go break even here. You would be short now? So if you would be short, why not get out the trade? It's going against you. You know what I mean? Yep, break even plus TP1. Not bad at all. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Can't complain, can't complain. Until yesterday, just made 225, bringing my profits to 101. Let's go. Holy candle, by the way. Jesus. Holy candle. Yeah, damn. Yeah, Irvin. Yep, yep, yep. It is what it is. All right. We got the team on. We got one trade with TP1. Not the greatest trade though. Uh, how the fuck do you type MAM, bro? M-A-M? MAM? There we go. I got it. I got it, I got it. We'll wait for a bullish SMT here. Short it right there. Okay, so you longed and then shorted, or? Okay, no, you're waiting for the red line. MAM? Fuck, I did it wrong. I did it wrong, I did it wrong. Magni. Magni here? Oh, Magni left, man. What the flip? Um. All right, we're back. Let's see here. Maham. Yeah, I said M-A-A. Let's see here. Let's see. So good day nonetheless. Shorts and then TP1 blows break even on that long. We ain't in school. Fuck that. Facts, dude. What is cool, bro? Fuck Canadian. When you talk English to a Canadian guy. Uh. uh, 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 uh. Let's see. Need this bitch to pump. Hey, I think we need to go a bit lower right here. Once we go lower, we can get something nice out of that. For sure. In my opinion. But I do think we're gonna go I do think we're gonna go a bit lower here. Coming for London lows? Possible. That's the bias. So possible. We could get a reaction off of this right here. Like what I'm seeing right now is I'm seeing that we are moving about 75 points, right? From the top right there, that's 75. Two London lows, it's 100 points, right? We're not moving too much. We're not volatile like this, if that makes sense. Uh, 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 Hold on. Back, dude. I'm retarded. All right, we could get some we could get some inversion right here. That could be that could be that could be nice right here. All right, let's lock in right here on the charts. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. We could get some reversal right here. In shorts, nice. On your funded or not? No, oh, you lost today. I wouldn't go long anymore. We'll see. We'll see. It plays out with everything. So at the moment, one full TP, one TP1 plus break even on a B minus minus. Everybody and their mother took that shit right here and lost. In the industry. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Unless they did go break even at all-time highs, at session highs right here. All right, let's see here. 2 minute looks great. Yeah, bullish SMTs. Why is it bullish? We've taken well, nobody asked, but we have taken the low and not the low right there, right? So we've taken the low on only one asset out of two. So we'll see if we can inverse out of that. Yeah, that was clean, bro. I saw it and my mouth was watering. Oh, hell yeah. Pretty happy about it. Pretty happy. How's been bouncing on the midday? Yes, it has. Yes, it has. It's a bit choppy right here. I think we got everything that the market had to offer, but we'll see. Where's the resistance price-wise? Nerd. Hola, what's good? How you doing? 872, 878. That would be TP1. How you doing? So you're telling me your gamma exposure is right here? So the high and the lows right there? Oh, that's weird. How you doing, Paula? Account wise? Yes, 178, and then I'm guessing right there as well. Account wise, how you doing, Paula? Curry, what's good, my man? Anything from you? 1 minute 41 till the inversion right here. Could be interesting. For sure, for sure. Could be for sure interesting. Let's get Mangy in here, bro. You get us up right there. 5 TPTs, funded and buffer built. Tell me yes, please. Please tell me yes. Maybe we can get something here. Where's Nestor? 1 minute till the inversion right here. Bit high on the range though, but just get out the subway. Okay. How many lobbies for the subway? Still building the buffer? Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What's this fatty, bro? Subway's a fucking metro big. Bro, Subway's le metro. Fucking Dylan, dude. Dylan's funny. Yes, TPT works on T-Model, but you do have to make a buffer first in order to request daily. High on the range, low RR, really, really low RR. Good reaction though, B- with the low RR. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Mangy, what do you think about the T-Model? No, you cannot make the buffer in all day in 1 day now. Consistency rule. I think it's 30 or 40%. Americans, bro. No inversion. No inversion. Again, a negative RR trade. No, no, no. I'm not gonna enter anything else. I've already taken my shorts right here. I took shorts right there. Not that long, but I not that big of a short, but I took a short right here. They don't. Oh well. You can pass it in one. You can get the buffer in 1 day, then yeah. All right, let's see here. I think we're coming lower. What's your analysis on this? TPT is a take profit trader. It's a prop firm. Let's see. Trump said you're on talk possible as soon as Friday. Nice. Manipulated. Okay, okay. Right now, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing that we're choppy. So I'm like looking back at it, I'm gonna put that as C minus because we're just chopping around. To be honest, we're just chopping in the range, which I have just noticed with the word that you said, manipulation. So we're just chopping around right here. So we're gonna wait it out a bit, to be honest. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, did you take the T model today? Yeah, you need 5 days. It's weird. It is. It is. Yuri was good. Did you take the T model shorts, my man? Secured 1.6 again today. Yeah, can't complain. Hey, we doing good? What about you, my man? Taking anything? Yeah, it's valid that you're not taking shit right here. It's really valid. This is negative RR and we are chopping. So really valid. Really, really valid. Right here. Consistent roll hit. Oh, okay. Nice. Ceasefire extended. That's right now or when was this? Like, I'm not even like confident in calling that shit out right here. Just know that right now we have a full TP and a break even. Let's see. Is this time for real? What do you mean? Like the time for real because of Trump or something? Bro, fucking Trump, man. Oh yeah, ceasefire is it for real? I don't know. The market's not reacting too well, meaning that it could be like a fluke, and then yeah, you know what I mean. So we'll see. Let me just check my portfolio here. Should be up pretty good on the day. Yeah, not even, bro. Market opened and that shit dipped. Past month is up good though. Was this right now? Alright, let's see. Ceasefire. I really hope it's real though. But man, we've been shopping around for about 3 days now, which is good. It's good for us, by the way. I don't know if you guys remember a couple days ago I said, hey, we're chopping, we're gonna moon and then we're gonna chop around for a bit. And we've been chopping around for 3 days. And we've had more setup in these 3 days than we've had in the past fucking months for normal IIVGs. For T model, it's alright, it works every day, but we've had more IFG trade in the past 3 days than we've had in this whole ray here, if that makes sense. I'm really happy with how the market is behaving, how the market is moving at the moment. So we'll see here. But yeah, it was pretty easy to tell. It's the same pattern that's repeating from last time. 25 seconds for the inversion right here. Again, it is a negative RR. Statistically, my passport is as shipped, by the way. The tracking number is not working, but it's shipped. We'll see. 10 seconds here till the inversion. Statistically speaking. All right, we do have an inversion for longs, but negative RR, but we do have an inversion for longs. I'm not going to call it, to be honest. I'm going to give you your levels, though, if you want to be degen and trade this, but I'm not going to trade it. I'm not going to call it. Yay. Start learning Georgian. Garmanjova. That's all I know, bro. It's hard. The only app I found, it's so shit. Only once a month? Yes. Only once a month. Can go break even right now. So if you took the longs right here, you can do this with your stop loss right there. And your full TP is going to be right here. We'll see. We do have SMTs again, but your full TP is going to be right there. Like Loto, you either win or lose. Facts. But Loto, you don't really win too much. Trading, you win a lot more. So is the Instagram story. All right, I'll post that. No, ChatGPT shit, bro. Even if when you try to do shit in French, it's not even working well. It's trust me, I tried. But yeah, the app I'm using for Georgian, it's really hard. Like I'm on the first course and he's talking about full-on phrases. Like, bro, I don't even know how to say hi. Come on, man. What is this shit? You know what I mean? All right, let's see here. Not called out because it's a negative RR, but we'll see. What does that mean, bro? All right, went to full TP though, but yeah. I'm wondering if did anybody degen that shit? Or no? Did anybody take the longs or no? What about you, Leo? How you doing, my man? You doing good today? No accounts to trade. Fuck, dude. You guys want to help out Magni, bro? He's got PayPal. We made a new all-time highs, by the way. Yeah, we just made new all-time highs. Nope, never mind. Never mind. But you can. I told you guys about 3 days ago. We're gonna moon. We're gonna chop, and the chop is going to be so nice to trade, and it is. It is so nice to trade right here, bro. Yuri, when we're gonna go to Georgia, we're gonna be rich, man. Compared to them. What's the Magni? I know what it is, but for the others, what's the in USD? The monthly millionaire, rich millionaire. What's the monthly salary average in there? In Georgia, it's like $900, bro. That's 1.3K. Nothing. Literally nothing. All right, 3 setups. Yep, $900 to $1,000 a month USD. That is nothing, bro. That is literally nothing. All right, let's see. $16 an hour minimum here. That is also nothing. Holy shit. How many hours do you need to make $1,000? All right, let's see it. $1,000. Well, it's 1,400 actually Canadian divided by 16. Wait, So to make right, we're close here as well. Holy shit. So to make 1,000, well, to make 1,000 USD Canadian, to make $1,000 USD in Canada with a minimum wage, you need to work 90 hours roughly. That is 2 weeks and a half, bro. That is roughly the same. That is crazy. So 40 times 4 times 16. There's no way the minimum wage worker makes almost 3K a month though. No way. Right? Because that's what I was almost making when I was a plumber. Wait, monthly salary average is 400? Cost of living? Cost of living is pretty high right here, right? You get you get a gallon of milk here, it's about $9 almost, I think. Last time I bought was like 8, I think. So it must be like 9 right now. And we'll see. Yes, I don't buy my milk. To take those recent loans, yes, we have that. Let's lock in a bit here, right? Valid question from Rivo. Right here, you can see, right, that on the low on ES, right, that session low was not taken and it was taken on here. So that's the main confluence plus the inversion fair value gap on the 2 minutes. Now, the reason I did not call it out is because 0.51 RR really not the greatest, if that makes sense. I'd rather not call like lower RR like this than, you know what I mean? But yeah, the lower RR has been treating us super well, but that's the main confluences between that below that low. Canadian, so about $7 USD, 750. It's still expensive for. It's not even a gallon, by the way. It's 3 liters. A gallon is like 4.12 liters or something. So for less than a gallon, it's like between 750 and $9 for milk. What we're waiting for right now, you could have shorts, but we're on all-time high, so we're not going to take the shorts right here. But you definitely could short right now if you want to short right now. If you have balls, you can short right now, but I wouldn't do it. We're on all-time highs. But yeah, if you want to short right now, there's an entry for shorts off of session sweep, pre-market sweep right here, inversion for value gap, but I wouldn't because we're on all-time highs. So I'm not going to call it as well. But definitely right there. This would be more patterned as well. Plus we have SMTs on the lows right here, right? So really important that you know this as well. I would wait it out a bit right here if I was you, to be honest. We already have the long right there, the short right there, the long break even right there. So I would be careful about this. Even if this shit hits the short, I'm not even gonna say, oh, it was there, right? That one I was a bit more clear about, but this one I'm not even gonna say. I'll have to rewatch the SFT video, know why the difference bullish and bearish. Yeah, of course. I mean, you can ask a question right now and I can try to answer it at the moment because I don't think we're gonna get anything else from the market. We've had 3 setups already and it's 10:07, right? Uh, there's a week of work in Quebec. Salaire, where's the salaire? $13, $13.75 an hour. $4 of fucking $4 of holidays, dude, that's crazy. 20 hours at $13, that's 275. Um, hold on, I'm reading. Yeah, this is 22. Where? Why am I saying 22? I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing 13.75, which was the minimum wage when I first started working in like 2019, I think. Yeah, we're pumping. Good fade on that short right here. Really happy about that. Good fade. I'd have to find my pay stubs. I don't know where they used to send it. I don't remember. Why that difference between the chart leads to a pump upward instead of downwards? Okay, good question. So let's go back onto the 1 minute right here, right? And right here, we see that we have a liquidity sweep and we don't on this one, right? And these two assets are correlated, meaning that they move pretty much the same, right? Nasdaq's gonna be a bit more volatile. So that indicates us that we have a liquidity sweep on one of the two assets that are moving pretty much the same, right? That means we're ready to move up on the other that didn't sweep, even if it didn't sweep, right? Because we swept a low. When we sweep a low, we're ready to go higher up. Now, if it was the opposite, right, which it is right now, right, right here, where we swept a high, and we haven't on this one right here, correct? Now, that would be a bearish SMT because the high was swept right here, right? This was swept by this, but this wasn't swept by this, correct? So that would be a bearish fair value, a bearish SMT, right? Because the two assets are correlated together, and one of the two has swept, meaning liquidity was swept. We can go lower now, if that makes sense. Was that a good explanation? If not, the video is going to be much better, but hopefully that was a good explanation. to be honest. Oh, $20. Now I see it. But yeah, that's what a SMT is essentially, and that's how it works. Now it's important that it is patterns, right? So use it with your bias. Like right now, I want us to go lower, but I doubt we're going to go lower. Reason being, we're moving in a 70-point range, 97-point range. For us to go lower right here, we would need 142, almost double, right? So no good. But did that answer the question correctly? What about you, Orly? Do you have any questions? Orly, yelly, yelly, yelly. Love that song. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Let's see here. Sort of. Okay, so let me remake it. Right. Saying your shit. Perfect. So we don't try to look for short, even if it's a bearish SMT. Not right now, no, because we are on all-time high. So in the meantime, right, I'm gonna make an example. Okay, so you can see that we have two assets right here, right? NQ and ES. These assets are they're not the same, but they're correlated together, right? Now notice one thing where that high right here was swept right here, and that high right there wasn't swept right here, correct? You can't hear me? Restart via task manager. Okay, so this is our SMT right here, right? So we have an SMT right there, a sweep, bearish, Jesus, bearish SMT, right? Why is it bearish SMT? Because we swept a high, right? So bearish SMT. Now, per ICT, you should take shorts on the asset that's lagging, which is going to be ES, right? So you should take short on ES. Now, how do we take shorts out of that? Right? We have an inversion. Let's say we have a bullish fair value gap that gets inverted. You wait for the close below, and then you take short, right? Now that is the bearish SMT example. Was that understood, or I can make another example? I really don't mind because right now the market's just going up. Kaylee was good. But yeah, was that one understood? Unconfirmed. That is bullish. Let's see. Understood. Okay, so let's make an example for bullish now. Bit harder to do the bullish. I never do it. I always do the bearish. Bear with me. All right. So you can see right here that we have a sweep right there, swept by this. Meanwhile, this wasn't swept by this, correct? Right? Now, we per ICT, we should take the long right here after a bearish gap gets inverted, right? So right here we have a bearish gap, and then we should take longs right here and target whatever, right? It's not up. We don't have to really think about it right now, but that's what a bullish SMT is. So a sweep on the one asset, meanwhile the other one doesn't sweep. Now, I've made the example with NQ sweeping always and ES not sweeping, but it can be the opposite. It's going to be the same thing. Was that one understood or not? If it's not understood, let me know because I will make another example. I really don't mind. Sur la raison que tu perds. You're missing some letters, my man. But was that one understood as well? Because I really don't mind making an example. It's really important that you guys understand these things correctly. Yeah, you can take it on NQ as well. I personally always take it on NQ, wherever the SMT is. It's just that's why I'm saying per ICT. But me, I don't give a fuck about ICT. I will take my inversion only on Nasdaq. Are you actually confused, or you want me to, like, I really don't mind doing it. Let me see, let me do something here, guys. Yeah, I can go through it. Let me just do something. I'm gonna send something in here though. Um, give me a second. What's happening? Mm-mm-mm. It's important to learn. Hold on, I'm just gonna send something in here so you can have it. I'm gonna make the example, of course, but give me a second here. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, so I made a video on SMTs about, I don't know how long ago, but I'm gonna send it in here. Give me a second. Um, all right. I can you can watch that video as well. I'm gonna make another example, but if you want to save that video on SMT, you can save it right here. All right, so meanwhile we're pumping, there's nothing for us, right? We're on all-time highs, there's nothing for us. Let me remake an example on SMTs. I'm gonna make another example on SMTs. So, listen carefully here, boys. Dylan, no, honestly, no. All right, let's make a video right here. Dylan, arrête s'il te plaît, okay? All right, we're gonna make an example on SMTs right here, right? Right here. Dylan, arrête, okay, arrête. We're gonna make an example on SMT right here. Yeah, I'm recording. Um, hold on here, boys. Let's look at the market a bit here. Let's look at what the market's doing. The market's just pumping right there. Let me just do something. Uh, 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 um, mm, 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 where's Nathan? Where's Nathan? Where's Nathan? All right, let's make an example on Thing. Irvin and Dylan, stop speaking right now, or there's going to be some mute. Please, Jesus. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Give me a second, boys. Just gotta deal with something here. What's up? What's up? How you doing, my man? What's up? What's up? Mm, 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 mm. Hold on. Jesus Christ, guys. Hold on. All right. Now, honestly, I'm gonna make a small announcement right here. Dylan and Irvin, you guys need to chill. All right. We're trading. We're learning how to trade. I don't want this in here. All right. So let's go over SMTs right here. Bullish SMTs. Well, let's make a bullish SMT right here. Yeah, this right there, right? A bearish SMT, sorry. Boom. Right here, let me just see right here. Uh Dylan, please. All right, so we have a sweep right there, correct? Right here. We have a sweep right here. And then we do not have a sweep on that one right there, right? So what kind of SMT would that be right there? What kind of SMT would that be right there? That would be bearish, yes. One more beef between you guys, and you both are getting muted for 5 minutes. All right? We don't want beef at all here. We're learning how to trade. So we have a bearish SMT right here, correct, right? The reason being is because we have a sweep on one asset and the other one does not, right? So we have a bearish SMT right here. That is a bearish SMT. Was that, Magni, was that understood by you? Okay, so we have a bearish SMT right here. Now, per ICT, this should be, they both have to be different. Yes, for the SMT to work, they both have to be different. Per ICT, we should short this one right there. We should short, if you guys are boyfriend, that's good, but do it in the DMs or just like, we don't want beef at all here. We're learning, all right? So we have a bearish SMT here because this was not swept and this was swept, right? It's really important. Now, there's a couple assets that you can do this with. You can do this with NQ and ES. You can do this with RTY and US 30, right? Or the Dow Jones. I don't know how to write Jones, to be honest. And you can do this with gold and silver right here, right? Yeah, YM and Dow Jones, which is also YM, right? So these are the assets that are correlated. Now, there's one more. There's Bitcoin and Ethereum right here, right? These are the assets you can do it with. Now, right here, we see that we sweep and we don't sweep right here. Bearish SMT for that asset right there. Now, that asset normally should be the one that you will be looking for short off of. But me personally, I really don't care. I'm gonna do it on Nasdaq always, always on Nasdaq. So is that understood for bearish SMT? Okay, that's understood for bearish SMT. Nice. Okay, so let's go over bullish SMTs now. Um, mm, mm, mm. Give me a second here, boys. Let me just make it. I'm still looking at the market on my other PC, by the way. Not really moving too much. I sound cute, man. I am cute. Come on now, don't do me like that. All right, so you can see clearly right here that we have an asset that takes a low right here, correct? This takes a low right here, and this doesn't, right? So what kind of SMT would that be? And per ICT, which asset would you trade? Would you trade this one right here, or would you trade this one right here? Which one would you trade right here? Bullish? Yes. Bullish SMT, and which asset would you trade right here? Get the 1 hour candle? Yeah, I'll look at it. For ICT, the right one, yes, you would. Exactly. So that's all there is to SMTs. Let me just re-forward the video right here. This one right there. If you guys want to look at this, I posted it like a while ago, so we'll have to see. Now let's get back into the market, right? And then trade, boys. All right. 1 hour candle's looking nice. We're going to 27,000. Seems like. Can't complain. There's going to be nothing for us within this. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to look at gold a bit here. Right here. So was that understood for SMTs? That was a good questions. If you guys have any other questions, of course. I mean, that's what I'm here for. Do you guys have any questions on anything else? I mean, I'm ready. I'm gonna look for longs off of right here on gold support right there. That was helpful as fuck. Hey, I mean, any questions? I got y'all. So NQ couldn't sweep highs during open, right? Send a picture of what you mean. Helpful. I don't understand, dude. It's okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, let me. Ooh, nice. Portfolio is pumping right now. Let's go. Happy about that. Can't complain at all. Week was not looking great. Yep, I'll look at this after stream for sure. All right, let's see. But yeah, we're pumping right now, so we're gonna look at gold a bit. I would like to see some longs off the 5 minute. It's not an OBE, but it's just support and resistance, right? Support and resistance moves super well on gold. So it might be a dumb question, but to be faster, to do I enter my position with market order? Market orders. Market orders. Market orders. This is market orders will be always faster. Yeah, limit to top tick and then market orders to enter trades, right? So let's say I want to enter a trade right now on Nasdaq. Always market order. The reason why, right? It's really important. Right here we have a fair value gap, right? Now, we know that for us to enter short, we're not going to enter short right here, by the way, but for us to enter short, we need the candle to close below, right? So if I just put a sell limit right here, which I don't know why it's not coming. Yeah, if I just put a sell limit right here, it's going to tap me in once it reaches that level, even though the candle may have not closed below the gap, right? So it's really important that you do market orders rather than limits, if that makes sense. In my opinion, I mean not my opinion, that's what you need to do. So market orders always better. Now, if you for stop loss and getting out of trades, always do stops and whatnot, right? I'm in the sell right now, buy stop, right? And then buy limit right here, right? So let's just put 2 on, right? Buy stop's gonna be a stop loss, remove 1, and the TP right there, right? So limit and stops for stop loss and TP, but you're going to enter the market on a on market. What's your confidence for this trade? But hopes and dreams, bro. There's no trade right here. Hopes and dreams. I'm gonna put an alert right here though. I'm gonna put an alert. We're gonna still look at Nasdaq, but I'm gonna put an alert right there. Hopes and dreams. Did you make money on the T model today, Nick, or no? What about you, Shroom Girl? Do you have any questions whatsoever? Christopher as well. Siggy, Ivy, Curry, Orly, Paolo, everybody actually. Any questions, boys? No, getting used to this 15-second chart. Have you seen it before? Do you like it better on Top Step? I'm gonna give you a small trick, Nick. Go on Top Step right now. Go into your settings. Pics of what? Go on your settings right here. Yeah, you can. You're gonna go to chart data, Nick, right? And then once you're on chart data, put the data update speed at medium. Because if you have it at high, it's gonna be too quick, and then you're gonna get cooked. There are a few SMTs. I mean, all-time high is just continuation, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty much the. I don't know about this is a bit complicated, to be honest, but I would just stick to the normal stuff. Sorry, damn, almost died right here. But W Dylan, W's for sure. Do I first market order and then put limits, or menu? You market order first, then you put the limits for stop losses and whatnot. Yes, Sandros. These are SMTs right there. So really good day, honestly. One dub plus BE plus one TP plus BE, and then T model short. I really can't complain. And then I'm happy I did not call the shorts right here. Really, really happy. Trading shorts on all-time highs is, for lack of better words, kind of retarded. So just above the live TV on top step, right? Go to settings, and then you're gonna pop up in risk settings, right? Go to chart and data, and then data upload speed, put that to medium. If you have this, yo, what's good, Nils? How you doing? Bro, I think I forgot to post a recap again yesterday. I'm cooked. But go to data update speed, and then you put that on medium. Because if you have this on high, you will lose your shit. It's way too quick for the T model. Way too quick. You'll get fake out a lot. So quick tips and tricks right here on top step. Put that shit on medium. It's like it moves a bit more like TradingView, if that makes sense. If you put it on slow, it's gonna move like TradingView. It's basically how the candle moves. What are you guys doing right now? We're gonna do nothing, Paolo, because we are on all-time high. So if we look at the daily right here, right? We look at the daily, we have nothing to base a short off of, right? Which would be kind of crazy to look for shorts right here. And then for longs, well, it's gonna be sketchy as well. So we're gonna wait it out a bit. I think today's pretty much done. We've gotten 3 setups already. So I mean, hey, that's good to me, if that makes sense, right? So we're gonna wait it out here, be patient, and then wait until this This gets hit on ES on gold. Sorry, I'm actually gonna put it right here. If this hits on gold, we're gonna look for longs on gold, but on Nasdaq, there's no way we're catching anything. No way at all. Trump is willing to give Iran another 3 to 5 days. Nice. Yeah, I just need to be faster, but hey, it's okay. You're starting, right? Yes, sir. See you later. I'll call you at I'll call you in about 45. And then I'm really happy with how with the work that you did this week at TradeRec. To be honest, it's a good improvement. All right, let's see. Looking for this on gold right now. Agreed. 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 Uh, Bruh, I have to tilt my whole shit. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. If I'm getting soft, he's always been pump faker. Yeah. Either enter with the market and then set the limits. Yes. But if you are on Top Step, you can set everything at the same time, where you can enter and then your limits are always going to be there. So yeah, that's why I love Top Step, man. I'm like, bro, Top Step's a bit expensive per account, but Jesus Christ, their platform is good. Gas price may get even lower than before Iran war. Yeah, it's expensive as fuck. An account with Top Step is $170 Canadian. That's expensive for an eval, if you ask me. If only they had good indicator, yes. They had hinted that they were going to put good indicator, but they backed out and they put execution noise instead. But yeah, they're super good, man. FTM was even worse, yeah. Anything that's Forex related is a scam in my opinion. It's way too fucking expensive. That's just me though. That's just me, that's just me. A bit too expensive. Okay, sorry, I missed this. Okay, so was the SMT only reason for that short? On your example? Yeah, yeah, pretty much. You got to be careful as well, Sandros. I'm noticing that you are charting on MNQ and MES. Always chart ES and always chart ES and NQ. Yes, sir. See you later, my man. You have a good luck at your exam. I can't read that. It's sideways, but thank you, thank you. Yeah. Hey, Sandro, tell me you did not get sauce today. Tell me. Model right there, man. I can't read it to be honest, but all right, it's sideways, but dubs, dubs, dubs. But all you need is a T model. All you need is you got sauce and you got setups. How much better can it be? I'm really happy with the stream today. I'm really happy. Dude, I'm telling you, treat me well in Georgia and I'll teach you everything in Georgia. You come to our apartment and then we'll do it. I don't care. Um, you went against the trend. Yeah. Oh, bad candle right here. Bad candle. If you're looking at the 15 seconds right now, this is bad. It's gonna dip so hard right now. Yeah, this is SN anything right here. Well, you're gonna play off of London lows or two London lows? Georgian and French collab. Garmanjova, mon tabarnak. There you go. All right, let's see here. Gold's dead, yeah, but we do have what price is this? This is gold right here. On my SEC today. It's okay, we fixed it. We fixed it, but I think it's gonna dip much lower right here. This has to be some sort of a political candle right here. Yeah, it is. It is, it is. We're gonna stay away from this. This is geopolitics somewhere. Mm. Yes, sir, Shroom Girl. You have a good day. You have a good day. You have a good day. I honestly, Dylan and everybody, please wait for PM session. All right, all right. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Leo, Leo, please. All right, let's see here. Let's see, let's see. Now you want to trade a T model? Yeah, the T model's pretty good. I'm gonna give you some sauce here, right? I'm gonna give you some sauce. All right, let's focus on the trading, boys, please. T model works well on New York Open on Nasdaq and And Dylan, T-Malo works well on the Nasdaq, and it works well on the Nasdaq Open on New York, and it works well on Asia Open on gold, if that makes sense. I will not enjoy my red P&L. But let's honestly, guys, like let's focus on trading. All right, let's see here, boys. I don't want no beef whatsoever in here, right? No beef whatsoever. Jokes are all right, but make it clear that they are jokes if they're jokes. But no beef whatsoever here. Respectfully, okay, respectfully, that's good. Yeah, doing it for the first time is scary, but I think he left. No, he's here. Doing it for the first time is scary, but once you get the gist of it, it's super good. GC or MGC is the same. It works the same. On GC, it's just heavier contracts. I already used my free revenge tickets. What if ES was a weak one? Where would you short it instead? No, I would never touch ES personally. I would never touch ES. Never ever. But yeah, guys, we're gonna be nice, right? I don't want beef at all in here. If there is, I'm gonna have to make an announcement. I don't really want to have to make this. So let's focus on trading. So let's see here. If you're giving any advice, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Let's see on the market right there. Let's switch the focus to I'm gonna talk about revenge trading, right? So who here revenge trades a lot? I would never trade ES. I would never trade ES. Miracle revenge. Okay. Anybody else revenge trades? Yuri revenge trades. I know. I'm gonna fix Yuri in Georgia, bro. All right. We're still having geopolitical candles right now for longs, but we're gonna stay away from that market right now. We're gonna stay away. You know what hurts me? Toes. Toes. I'm gonna fix you. Toes blew his account today, guys. I told him yesterday, yeah, he was deep in profit. I told him make 150, make the minimum, just get the payout, right? So you can get your first payout, get the feel of it. Didn't, and blew 2K in one day. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? It happens. But anyways, revenge trading is going to kill you. It's going to kill you. Have you guys ever blew an account trading your normal strategy? Answer this to me truthfully. Have you ever blown your account trading your strategy normally? I need an answer for everybody. I don't want an answer for one or two people. I want an answer from everybody. Have you ever blew an account trading the strategy normally? There is news right now, yes. Exactly. You have never blown a fucking account trading your account normally. Why on earth does that not tell you, holy shit, if I'm not tilting, if I'm not revenge trading, I won't blow that fucking account. Why is that not enough for you, for us? I mean, not for me, right? But I'm gonna say for us, so we're on the same level. Why is that not enough for us to be like, oh shit, all I need to do is not tilt, not revenge trading, and blah 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 blah, right? I say this a lot, and I would say this again, Leo, but make sure you do trading for something that means so much to you that if you tilt, you feel fucking retarded. I can't say retarded on TikTok, but I'm gonna say it here. Make sure you do trading for something that if you fail, you're gonna feel retarded and like shit. Because every time you're gonna tilt, you're gonna feel retarded and like shit. Because you're like, holy shit, my reason is going against me, right? My reason's going away from me, if that makes sense. That's me. My reason's my mom, bro. And nothing hurts me more than seeing my mom with her fucking car that is fucking tack, 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 and not fucking working well. Nothing hurts me more than this, bro. Sometimes, I get sad because of it, right? And that's what keeps me going. And I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. That shit gets me sad. And yeah, it's that is enough for me, if that makes sense. Your mom's the reason you're here. Make sure you, how can I say this? Make sure you do everything with your mom in the back of your head, if that makes sense. That's what I do. Everything, I do everything with my mom in the back of my head, That's my goal. That's my personal goal. And that is enough to drive me towards greatness. That is enough to drive me towards not tilting. That is, I don't remember the last time I tilted on a funded, to be honest. On eval, well, of course on eval sometimes, but on a funded, I don't remember. I honestly don't. Uh, Bro, just I'll talk to your mom, bro. I'll talk to like I'll be like, hey, you see, I'm from Canada. I'm most likely moving to Georgia because of training. Why can't your son not do it? You know what I mean? I'm lucky enough where my mom supported me in everything I did in life, right? Was it always good? No, because she was maybe too soft sometimes, but I'm lucky enough where I am in a position right now where she believed in me and everything, and that's why I'm here right there, right? The play I did, leaving my fucking my it was not really high paying, but it could have been high paying in the future job about 3 years ago. That was fucking retarded. But I was like, hey, why not, right? And I just did it, and she respected it, right? She was like, hey, I'm not sure it's a great idea, but she respected it. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm never going to Miami. Miami's retarded. Miami is absolutely retarded. I'm not going there, bro. If you want to pay $50 for a burger, go at it. But I'd rather pay $2 for a burger, $2 to $10 for a burger in Georgia. Come on now. But yeah, make sure like this is so real right now, in my opinion, that you need to do trading for a reason that is so deep for you that if you tilt, you feel like you're fucking retarded. And honestly, once you do tilt, even with that reason, you're gonna be holy shit. I never want to feel like this again, bro. I remember blowing these three accounts. I don't know if it was two or three in a day. I felt so fucking retarded that I told myself, "Holy shit, I'm never doing this again." And I called my girlfriend at the time crying. I was like, "Dude, I just blew so much time off of my life right there." But that was my canon event, right? I didn't know, but that was my canon event at the time, if that makes sense. If you can't pay $50 for a burger, that's wow, that's the price of I pay for mine at the restaurant next to my house. You get served by a guy with a fucking man bun, a full beard. And yeah, you need a canon event. You need it. Market recovering nicely, yes, it is, but it's still nothing for us, unfortunately. But you need the canon event, in my opinion. You need it. You need it. If it wasn't geopolitics, we would have taken longs off of here on gold, by the way. But that's geopolitics, so we stay away. But it's like I cannot stress this shit enough. Listen to a podcast about ego and trading. The thing is that you want to prove yourself, for the example of your mom, yes. And they start gambling, just chasing money, yes. But it's important that you are able to make the difference between that, right? Like let's say I do it for my mom, yes. But I know and she knows that things will come in times, if that makes sense, right? So there's no rush, if that makes sense. I know I'm chill. I know I have, yeah, I know I'm chill. You know what I mean, right? So I'm not too stressed about it, and I know she's gonna be chill as well because of me in a couple of years. But my mom doesn't have any retirement. She doesn't have anything invested. She's 52, I think, and at 51, 52, she has absolutely nothing to her name. And sometimes I just think about this and I'm like, holy shit, I have to make something. You know what I mean? And because like, how is she gonna live with nothing to her name at 52? She's just not gonna live, and that drives me crazy, and that's what does it for me. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Nils, exactly. Big ass burger with your sideways picture. Burger is fucking burnt, bro. Holy, it looks good though. Love you as well, Nick. But to me, that's enough. That's enough to drive me, if that makes sense. And that's also enough to make me realize that I need to follow my rules. When you buying her the house, well, when I need to buy a house for myself first, or when I'm buying her the apartment she's in. My mom helped me her entire life. She's sick now and only has me. Fair is not an option for me. Exactly, exactly, exactly. That's the same for me. I mean, without getting too personal, my mom did make some shady decision with her money, which is why she's in this position right now, right? She could have been rich by now, but I still got to do it. I still got to provide, you know what I mean? Like paying her insurance, paying sometimes your groceries and shit, right? But yeah, 0 for 2 for the week, but it's all right. It's all right. Zero for two, it's completely fine. Now, if I was me, 0 for 2 for the week, I would be done for the week. Because if you go 0 for 3 next week, you're gonna come in and be like, fuck. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Mine lost a kidney. Man, yeah. I don't want to get too personal and shit, but yeah. A plus setups. So if you lost on A plus setups, it's completely fine. Completely, completely fine. It's dead inside her. She got cancer or something. My mom has a black spot on one of her I don't know what's the word in English, or breeding organ. I don't know what the word in English is. You know, the thing where you breed. She has a black spot on this, so hopefully it's not cancer. Lungs, yeah, she got a black spot on her lung. Nah, she got a black spot on her lung, which is potentially cancer. She's got checked, but potentially cancer. You still can't execute well on the T model. I didn't record today. But I'm gonna send you a video after stream. Actually, I really don't have time after stream. I don't even know if I'll have time to record the trade recap. To be fair with you, but no, I didn't record today. Honestly, I've been scared to record since I've been using the copy trading software. I'm scared that the PC's gonna lag in my face with everything because it's not a performance PC, the one I'm trading on. Asthma? No, no, she probably has lung cancer because her mom smoked her whole life. So yeah, hopefully everything's all right. Because my dad already died of cancer, so that would be bad if that makes sense. My mom has had skin cancer lasted year, broke her hip, and had a stroke in all in 1 year. Damn, damn, that sucks, bro. Holy. At least she's good now. Mine is asthma. I don't know how to say it. She got a dead kidney as well and shit. That's not good. She gotta look for food and stuff like that. Gotta keep her in the house. You know, time goes fast as well. Like we're not gonna find anything within the market. Time goes fast as well. I don't see um like I don't see much of my family as much as I should, like my uncle and my aunt. I wish I could see them a lot more. My grandma I see her kind of a lot though, but the rest, I don't really see them often. And it sucks. But you can feel that people are getting older, you know. I went with my uncle to eat some food last 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, and 2 weeks ago actually, and yeah, that your grandma lives next to you, W's. There's nothing better than like you live above or below your grandma, if you know what I mean. Does the T model work the exact same for Asia Open? Yes, it works for Nasdaq sometimes, but it's pretty consistent with gold tonight. What you should do if Yuri's on call, you should go with Yuri and then look at it with him. I really have a busy day today. I won't be able to be on any calls. Well, I'll be on calls if that makes sense. She is waiting on her second hip replacement, so take care of her 27-4, 24/7. Man, when I like, and that's long recoveries, right? Give me a teacher role at this point. I'll see, bro. I'll see if you can keep an account in Georgia for a whole month. Think about it. Yeah, at least a year, yeah. The guy I was working with in construction, he had to get his knees replaced. Both of his knees, there was no cartilage left in there. And these are long operation. Uh, let's see. What that mean? What that mean? We about to be good evil twins. Yeah, of course they don't have control. I mean, that's literally Iran's thingy. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna see. For $50, I'll do it, Dylan. Let's see here. Let's see. Only 50? So cheap. We'll see here. Canadian, of course. Canadian. You got my email, just send it. Let's see here. Let's see. But yeah, we're not gonna get anything else between during the AM. Oh, nice little push on Bitcoin as well. We went to 79K. Nice, I like this. Oh, tuh. Bit on that thing. All right, let's see here. Eval halfway pass, let's go. Perfect confluence after the T model session sweep. I really like this. You have some good questions, my man. So I like session sweep. There's nothing better than when we are chopping near all-time highs, right? Or recovering to all-time highs and chopping. There's nothing I like more than this because we get a lot of session sweeps like right here, right? this was a session sweep. This is my favorite confluence after the T model. Now the T model, I'm gonna be fucking real with you. I only trade the T model, right? I'll call out a lot of setups, but I only trade the T model, and I love it. But session sweep right now, they're good as well. Well, they are good as well, but right now they're not working as well as the T model, if that makes sense. Yeah, the T model, bro. T model's goaded. I die to defend the T model. Alright, mate, I'm gonna go see my girl. There's just no trade to take. Wait, didn't she leave you? Yes, it's struggling. Yes, it is struggling. Um, we'll see though. I think it's done for the day. The market's done for the day. Definitely, we may get off a bit early today. We got 3 trades. We had good learnings and stuff. I'm really happy about this. It's a new one. Yeah. I could, Irvin. I could. You left her. You left her before she left you, bro. My ex-girlfriend called me yesterday, right? And I'm trying to grow a goatee. And then she was like, yo, can you come see me? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, no, why would I come see you? And she started insulting me and saying the goatee's looking atrocious. And I was like, bro, come on. I need to buy a subscription to Top Step to get the 15 and 30. Yes, you do need to buy it. Hey, it's in the work. It's in the work, Irvin. You look so good. It'll look better. It'll look better for sure. It looks weird, but it'll look better. Like I agree, it's patchy right now, but and a bit large. But once I go to my barber, I'll get done right for sure. I do not use a dermal roller, no, but it is more like I have more hair on my right side than my left side because I've opened my chin twice riding a bike on my left side as well. So I do have to get a trimmer though. I'm cheaping out. I have a trimmer, but it's kind of shit. But alright, guys. We're not gonna get anything within this market. I think I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do a trade recap right now. I have a busy midday. So we're gonna go here. We had a super good day. I'm really happy about all that, and I will see you guys in a bit. Yeah, I will today. Trust me, trust me. I was super busy. I'll remind me if I forget. But all right, boys, I will go here. We had a super good live stream. I'm really happy about everything. And I'll see you guys later. All right, peace out, boys. Appreciate all you guys. See you.